That's not the button I meant to push. Alright, now I think I can actually play the game.
Oh my god.
Oh, sick. The game was nice to me this time, for once. I mean, everything's terrible over here. Don't come my way. Oh yeah, let's take you.
No, this map very small.
I thought it was medium, no?
No, it's small.
Are we doing small?
I
I honestly don't remember actually.
think it just feels small right now.
Yeah.
Because when you zoom
Yeah,
out, it's like, whoa, okay, I'm actually, yeah,
you
there.
can zoom out and see all map in
I
It's
suspect
also only
people,
4 players, so like the map is invariably going to be pretty small.
I think there's some people underground somewhere.
Yeah. I don't know who is this people.
I mean, if it's not
what
me,
what
then
what
I'm
what
a rotten liar and you should unfriend me.
what Nurgle is underground.
I just wanted to do it one more time just to see if I could get a reasonable spawn, and I feel like I got it.
Yeah, nice. Well, am I happy for? Oh, yeah. Let's go with I'm happy for you right now.
Am I happy for you?
I have to think about that. All right, how quickly can I get to level 3? Shoot, I thought that had a dude on it. Whoops. Sorry, I still need a bit of time.
Oh, Winslayer, there's some new guy on the Discord chat
Oh,
asking for you.
oops, did we miss him? Why is VC locked? Oh, because they don't have the role. Did they just show up? They did. We just started a game.
I mean,
Oh
we haven't
no.
finished turn 1.
I
Yeah.
like my
I like the
start.
map, but
I have a good start. No.
Ah.
uh, I think I recognize this name. They asked maybe like last night about us playing. I thought I gave them the time. It's hard to keep track of things these days.
I mean, I have a good start for once, but I honestly am totally fine restarting with 5 players instead of 4, given that we're literally on turn 1. I'm agnostic on this.
We'll keep
Yeah,
this
and
for later
in my opinion,
if
yeah,
you
in my
guys are cool
opinion,
with that.
five player FFAs are better.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 player FFA is definitely better. I personally think if we're moving over to 5 player that we just like we could keep this around if in case we're bored, right? If there's 4 of us and we can't find any friends, that is fine.
It's a sub game, is what I like to think of it as. Like
Yeah.
this group is pretty consistently available for this stuff, so we'll probably be able to like, yeah, hop on this one if
If so necessary.
you're quiet. All right, so
Okay, so are we making a 5 player now?
we maybe. Hello.
Good.
I wish I could read your
Deck?
name, but Discord has made it just one letter. Hello.
Hello there. Have you already started?
We're
Only
on
barely.
turn 2, so we were just talking about how we could do a 5-player one. But I wanted to make sure you knew basically how we generally do the multiplayers. Like we typically play for 3 hours, which means it's hard to finish most of these multiplayers in one session, which means it can span a couple weekends, sometimes like a month or so. Does that sound cool with you?
Yep.
And usually we start earlier than this. It would be a start time basically 2 hours earlier than right now. Is that cool with you too?
Yep.
All right, then I think we're cool with backing off and backing out into the menu and starting a 5-player with you. That sounds cool with me.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
So give me a second to get to menu. And yeah, if you haven't read the rules yet, most of them are just kind of like communicate and be respectful and friendly to each other. Like it's a war game. You can go to war and do things, but that doesn't mean you have to
Yeah, that's
be
the only
like
rule
rude
I
about
saw,
it.
just like the player stuff.
Yeah, if people have movement, essentially allow them to use their movement and communicate it. We're not trying to like beat the AI by like, cutting off their units so they don't get things in the fight. We're trying to be fair about it and simultaneous. Or not, is it? Yeah, simultaneous, not classic. Anyways, I think we'll just take the settings we had on the last one, and I'm just grabbing those numbers now.
But now I don't know if I wanna play with the same build or
I need to go back.
Do whatever is
let's
fun.
play the same.
Yeah.
It will be better anyway on a larger map.
I hope you get what you want.
So, and Doug, we were going to be playing with what hosts in regenerating infestations and wondrous past.
Yeah, that's
just to
fine.
make the game fast.
I have to check the settings again now. We had world threat norm, I think. No, resurgence bad. Defeated heroes owner is a setting I think makes sense.
You can send code and change the settings later.
Right, yes.
Good point.
Let's
Good
get
point.
the code up. Yeah, no, it's hard because you have to click the player count and the map size and get that right.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
you can do all the as others, but I'm afraid I'm gonna forget. All right, here's the new set of numbers. You all should be able to join into it now.
Okay.
And I don't want to forget to choose my leader. That would be a shame. I mean, it would
Yeah.
be interesting.
No. Random leader. Never interesting.
Unless I win.
Again.
You
I
just play a
don't have
random
my
ruler and beat
hero.
everybody.
Almigdar could do that.
Why?
I mean,
Why
honestly,
don't
I would
have...
be down for random ruler auto battles only. It's just like a meme thing one time. I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, I like that idea. It sounds silly. All right, so I see. You guys can help me check the settings. That would be cool.
My leader don't saves, and I don't have it. Why?
That's so weird. I don't get it.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, you restarted the game, so I guess the other thing you could do is restart Steam, but I don't know if that will even work.
Oh my god. I need do all this stuff from start. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We had normal world. No, we had done low threat. That's
We had
what I
done
was
low, but that
remembering.
was we did low because for the 4-player game, I think I personally just wanted to get it done as quickly as possible, just so that way we could have a larger group going. With 5 or more, I don't really care between low and normal. I think either one is fun.
Pacing's probably slightly better with normal for once you get up to 5 or 6 players. It's hard to know with
Yeah,
5. It's like right on the border, I think.
it is right on the border. I'm just surprised that we
Are
don't
you like on
like.
the beta branch or something? Like I'm
Uh,
kind of stuck on the one moment please screen. It's not moving past that.
no, we're on the open because it's not in beta anymore. We're just on the free watcher patch now.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
also not on beta, so I don't know what gives. I'm just stuck.
Said Endag left there, so it's like it saw you for a second there. Why don't you try again? And if that doesn't work, it may be this thing where you have to what's it called?
Might have to close the game and open it back up. Somehow that fixes
No, I already
stuff.
did that.
Oh no.
But look, I'm just stuck on this screen.
I mean, there's always the joining through Steam that I think worked a little bit more consistently. So if you want, we could just try and friend each other really quickly, and then you should be able to join
I
through
mean,
that menu.
we could if you want to.
Yeah, no, I think I could try that just to get you in the game because I do know that does work sometimes. It's been a minute since I've done this, so add friend, give them a code, right? All right, I will send you friend code. So once we've added each other, I should be able to just click a button to give you a different invite.
So with the change to expansion and Magic Victory especially, do you think there's any space for those in multiplayer? Like I think they're net bad because I think it's better if people have to fight each other to win. But I feel like the like ignore everybody just win stuff version of Magic Victory is a little weaker in Watcher. You do have to actually like play the game now.
I'm not seeing the button for invite to game. Where is that hiding?
Factions and then click invite friends.
Yeah, okay.
And then you should be able to invite Steam friends from there.
From factions? I don't see a factions.
So on the factions tab, and then you like in the normal multiplayer thing, you got realm setup, factions, game flow, combat,
Oh,
Just go to
okay.
factions, and then under AI difficulty, there's a button that says invite friends, and then invite Steam friends, and then you can pick somebody.
I see that there's like a human AI easy, and then you say it should be at like the bottom of that. Oh, invite friends. I see it now. I got
Yep.
it. All right. Invite Steam friends. Does this work now? Did it do it?
Do the thing.
I think I
Triumphs, we
just
believe in you.
sent it to you there, Endag.
Yeah, I'm joining.
Let's see if it works. I have a feeling
Fingers crossed.
it usually takes like 2 seconds. I
I
don't
mean, this is
know.
the first time I've had this, and I've played a lot of multiplayer.
Yeah, I think it's interesting that Zombie was seeing some other things with his leader, but the fact that Nurgle and Badak were able to connect to me makes me feel like us three are on the same branch. Usually the most updated one. Usually you're only able to connect if you're all in the most updated one. But there is a chance somehow it didn't update for us three. What do you guys think? Should we all exit to menu? Should
I
Endag
mean,
try and restart Steam?
we could just like abandon session and then start a new one and see if it
I
was
mean,
just a
does it say
problem
I'm in
with
the
this one in
game
particular.
in the lobby?
So
Like,
it
do you see
doesn't.
my
No, you're not
ruler
in
in
the
there?
game yet.
It's
It's still empty.
it was interesting because when you left, it said Endag left, but for this, it
Yeah.
still says like nothing. It's just human is open as a slot unknown ruler. So I think yeah, we could abandon abort session, see if maybe Endag can try and join first on this new one, and then if that doesn't work, we can have us try and restart our games, and he'll restart his Steam and see if that works. But yeah, no, I
Yeah.
know what you mean. Like it's. Oh, crash. I just got a crash. Hello.
Oh, good.
Age of Wonders 4, what's happening?
So it's a new patch. It's hot code.
Oh, I have
Yeah.
crashed too.
You
Wild.
crashed as well?
Yeah.
I forced
I
you to
I,
Wait.
crash.
I didn't have a
Uh, I
crash.
I try create my multiplayer game to see if I can choose my faction, and it's crashed. Just crashed.
Good.
Well,
Good.
okay then. I
Just
will
have it cleared up.
hope that fixed everything. Um, it just needed a
Maybe like
crash.
uh, oh my god.
Alright, I'm gonna create a new lobby really quickly with the right number and the right settings, and then we'll try and get Endag in there. Select you, 5 players, medium, and wait, no, that wasn't the right map, was it? Wanted this one. Sorry, it got rid of the map thing there. Alright, host private. My cat is meowing at me. It's very sad. Alright, I got a new code here. It's just
Okay.
posted. Why don't we see if Endag can join first?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, wait. What you create game? How you can join the game?
He created a new game, but let's let Endag try to join first, Zombie, and then make sure that he can actually
I
get in.
already joined.
Yeah.
Zombie, curse you!
No.
I mean, I doubt that makes any difference.
Yeah.
Probably not.
I've seen it once or twice help
Yeah,
in Age of Wonders Planetfall.
and I don't have my leader again.
I'm not surprised by that. Wow. All right.
Oh my god. I hate this game.
It's fun when it's
How many
fun.
hours do you have in this game that you hate zombie?
Wait second. It's appear. My leaders that I create in last game. What?
Look how skillfully he dodged that. And Dag, have you managed to join yet?
No, I just alt F4 because I got stuck again.
Oh, selected primary color has already been taken by another player.
Just curious,
No.
Andag, are you on Steam? Like, you must be, cause like,
I'm on Steam.
yeah. I know sometimes those like cross versions can have issues, and it may be actually related to crossplay because I know they're playing around with that. It would be unfortunate if that made whatever you're using a little bit less stable, but I'm sure it's something that they're working on
I could play it
addressing.
just fine yesterday. I don't know what's going on here.
Oh, weird.
Wait second. What version of game you have?
I have the latest version.
In main menu you can see version of your game.
Yeah, what does everybody's number look like?
1.004.000.82125.
That's what I got.
Yes.
I assume that's probably me
Oh
too
my
then.
god.
Did we successfully do the sacrifice to the multiplayer gods yet? I know I'm like fresh out of pig blood, so I can't do it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I don't know how we fix this. I could try invite the friends again.
We
I mean,
can try create.
I can try
I-
hosting
That's
the
a
map.
good
Yeah,
idea.
we could do
Yeah,
that.
to see if that works.
Maybe another player.
Yeah, I think the easiest way to make sure Index in it is
Yeah, I
to
have to
have
alt
them
F4 again.
host, because that might help. If not, we'll try another player. If not, then I think we go back to 4-player game. Like, I feel like we've tried a lot of the things that people would do, right?
I mean, I don't even
There
know
aren't
why
any.
it's showing to you apparently that I'm in the lobby, whereas I'm just stuck in the loading screen. So I don't know what's like up with that.
It reminds me of like in Stellaris when someone puts in the wrong password and it shows them that they're like on their way,
Okay.
but
What
they're
map size
not.
do you want? Medium, large?
Medium, and we had
Okay,
just
medium.
land and or not land,
Have a
coastal
coast
and
regenerating infestations and wondrous ancient, what was it, wondrous past. But if you got
Here's the
yeah,
code.
cool. All right, well, I joined, no problem.
an internal error has occurred.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm here.
Okay. Less so no.
Yeah, right. Alrighty. This is how we do it.
And I
Okay, so
have
we should.
all my leaders.
Oh, thank God.
I wonder if it was me then as host. It
Yeah,
seems like it.
Okay,
it's your
Winslaya, you need
problem.
to uninstall anti-zombie mod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can look over the settings and just, if you don't like something, just say it.
Right. World
So
threat
we
normal.
You want normal word threat. Okay.
are we playing with turn time or medium?
No. We will
You want
do.
longer than medium? Medium is already pretty long.
We don't do turn timers, and we use peer pressure to try and keep things moving at a decent pace. I don't know. It just gives me anxiety to have the timer on.
Okay.
Yeah, in this group the games are going pretty smoothly once they start rolling, of course.
And then
What about
But yeah, I'd
tactical
rather not
idle
have the
timer?
timer.
Well, another
We currently
thing,
have tactical eidolon long.
once we get to the point where we're declaring attacks and we're talking about like what we want to happen, I don't want us to have to exit out of the game to stop the timer to, like if we
Yeah.
are using a timer, it's like we should just be using a timer. And then I'm like, then we should just auto all battles almost at that point just to make it fast. Like I'd rather take my time and enjoy the game.
Do we want victory conditions on or just swap them off?
I think we don't need those on.
It doesn't even matter. You're never gonna get a magic victory or expansion victory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not important. We can leave those on. But let's see, combat versus, yeah, that's good. This one's always ask, observe always. Yeah, if we could do no timer, that would be good.
For
And
tactical combat.
yeah, no tactical timer, and then for combat retry, I don't think we're allowing that.
I thought you said there's one retry every 10 turns, supposedly, in the rules.
That may have been from Planetfall leftover stuff. Because we stopped doing that basically to keep things moving.
Okay,
At one
we can
point,
just remove that.
yeah.
Yeah, even like one retry every 10 turns opens up a lot of options in terms of growth, but also slows the game down a lot.
I'd say it makes the game 2 or
we
3 times
have
longer.
tactical timer.
I'd
what?
like that off if we could end egg.
Yeah.
Perfect. I think these are the settings we usually play with.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good.
Mm,
Pretty sure my leader's good, so I think we can start when you're ready. I'm glad that you read the rules. Thank you,
I'm
Endag.
Oh, it's continent.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it continents? I thought we talked
Oh,
about coastal earlier.
Oh,
Coasts?
yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Can we do
you
realm
change it?
traits? Yeah, you can do realm traits, right?
Coast,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. We
Coast good.
talked about trying to do coastal this one because we wanted something different, I think.
We play coastal last time, but it was team play
Just
with
4.
underground, and
Yeah.
it's just underground start don't work in this game.
Yeah, underground. Plus, he just threw Baddock like all by himself on a continent on the other side of the world, as you do in a team game.
Maybe yeah. We start continent. I don't remember.
It's hard to
Yeah,
recall,
it was
right?
continents for the team one, and it was just this very silly spawns.
Already?
Are there any like
think we're ready to go.
banned tomes or anything?
I'm trying to recall if I think in this group we hadn't banned any. Like, keep in mind that you're not maybe playing with the most competitive people here, so you don't
Okay.
need to go for the most broken stuff. I'm just playing whatever because I want to do something different than I usually play. I usually go for like, slithers and stuff. I think people ban I heard White Knight is saying something about banning one of the things from Tome of the Beasts.
Yeah, like we haven't banned Tome of Amplification or Tome of Revelry or any of that stuff. It's kind of just choose your own adventure. If you want to kill people level 20 heroes on turn 15 or whatever, then show us how.
I like these games when we don't have any bans. It's hard to play all these multiplayers with ban all cool stuff.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you've probably played somewhere and people were banning all summons, and I was like, what? They're like, no, just you're not allowed to do them because they're so broken. And now hopefully they've addressed the summon stuff to the point where you can.
Start.
Yeah, I think we're ready to go.
All players ready. Go, 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 go.
Somebody has to use the bathroom, so we have to start really fast.
Literally nobody is ready. I don't know if.
Oh, I'm seeing everybody is ready on my screen.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Players ready.
We have a glitch here. Yeah.
Triumph!
That's
Wait, are you guys ready in the
yeah.
Yes.
lobby screen?
Yeah.
And it shows us
everybody's
as ready
displaying
to
as ready in
everyone
the lobby
else.
for me.
It says you're
I was
ready.
just waiting because yeah,
Oh.
like it says nobody's ready.
This game is apparently
Cursed.
doing great. Awesome. Perfect.
I can enter game.
Yeah, let's actually see if we can re-enter and if that fixes things. Maybe Andag, if you wanted to do the same, it might change what you're displayed.
Yeah, I'm already restarting.
Yeah, I'm still seeing everybody is ready.
Same.
It was interesting because it definitely was showing the changes you were making as you were making them about like the timer and the
Yeah,
retry.
it's so weird.
This is an important one. We almost got around it. We're so close.
Yeah, and I see when Winslayer click on ready and ready again. I saw
Yep.
this.
This is valuable information for Triumph. I hope they get to see this.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure that this is not the only bug that they have to deal with in multiplayer, but seeing something in action is probably useful.
Yeah, and hearing us talk through what we're testing and how we're testing it.
Okay, is everyone ready? I can see
Yes.
the ready buttons now.
Woo! Yay, we're ready.
Yay.
Go, go, go.
I got Sony in chat here. I don't recognize the name. They said something about OnlyFans. I think that's it. Are you trying to get to an OnlyFans that's linked to this account? Because there definitely isn't one. They got a an exclamation mark OnlyFans. Isn't that how you do commands in Twitch?
Maybe?
I don't know.
I'm not the right person to ask. I do not know. I don't interact with Twitch like at all.
I'm pretty sure I remember playing with this one server that would have those, and you could type brother into the chat, like exclamation brother, to get your name in a name list to be a character in like RimWorld or Battle Brothers or something like that. All right, the game did not give me the worst possible start, but it's definitely not my favorite.
Wow, it was close.
Hello, I think I just got a follow there. Yes, hello, hello. It's funny. Oh, sweet. I'm over here. Feels like low strength again. Did we do low or did we do the other one?
Oh, we did medium.
Yeah, okay, it just
No,
looks like low.
the enemies near your capital are always weaker.
Okay.
Hmm. Good, 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 good.
Stupid AI. That's way too much damage for this turn. uh, my start is not as good.
But I see it. Okay.
Alright, almost done with the turn here. And then there was one. Nurgle, you haven't forgot to end your turn, right?
No, I was still moving units around because I had a couple of guys that I needed to go dig stuff with.
Does
I mean, I'm not underground. I'm not underground. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. We know
I'm trying to remember if you can rename your heroes. I think if you go to just appearance, you can rename them. No? Yes, yes, you can.
You can, yeah.
I never do that
Sync-
stuff.
In single player, you definitely can and change appearance, but in multiplayer, I don't try it.
That's fair. Everybody's got combat.
No, not everybody.
I do wish that they like let you queue movements like while it's not letting you take actions, right? That would be nice.
100%. Yeah, I agree. It'd
That
be
doesn't
great.
seem like it would hurt anybody.
Not significantly. I see. Alright. Almost done with this one. Just gotta level up. Can you? I name one after you. I guess I could. Yeah. It will take some time out of my turn here, but I will try and rename a hero after you. It's the first of many heroes, I'm sure. Is that accept changes? You are shaman now. Enjoy your shaman ways. That good, huh?
Not very. Mhm.
Oh, my levels are coming along nicely.
Good for you.
Yeah, for once, it's working.
I have not very good start.
Oh, shoot, you guys are waiting on me. Let me speed this up.
No rush, man. If we don't finish this game today, then you're fired.
No. I think I can level these guys up next turn. That's all this is to tell me, right? That I got this. Yeah. All right. Go ahead. It's only the it's turn 3, and I've had a few options and choices. And I know not everybody has the same, so I don't want them waiting on me too long.
Okay.
Slightly differently. That's fine. Whoa, that's a long time to build a unit. Oh wait, I need to choose a technology before ending my turn. Doesn't it waste your technology if you don't do that?
Does it?
I heard that
If it
does.
does,
It
that seems very
stores
silly.
for
'Cause
one turn, and but it doesn't stockpile for multiple turns. So you can forget about setting it for one turn, but after that you're missing out.
Yeah. I don't
I mean, I
like
guess
that.
that's all right, but like they know how to fix this in Stellaris. There's no reason they can't do the same stuff here.
Yeah. It's a different engine, but it's not a tricky concept.
No.
So we got a question. How is the Watcher update so far? Level Angus is curious. And I think it's pretty good. I've been enjoying playing on the open beta quite a lot.
Yeah. I agree. I think it's largely positive.
I will admit though, I haven't played it. Like today is the first day that I've played it since the Watcher update went live officially, because I've just been playing
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate like nonstop. It's quite addicting. It's a good game.
You're probably not alone in that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I personally really dislike the update. I think they just completely murdered Magic Victory, and not only that, but also like the fun of going for research is like all gone. Because you lost the province improvements, and the bounding and wonder is like
They slowed things down
it
a
doesn't
lot.
exist in a real game. Let's be real.
Yeah, they slowed things down a lot. I think the question of whether or not that is a good or bad thing, it kind of
Well,
depends
it's
on the
not slowed.
pace.
It's like they just completely removed like everything that goes into Magic Victory, and also the benefits of going research heavy. Research is still like the best stat by quite a bit, so like I guess had it coming, but it's just a little silly to me that essentially if you want to go for like a strat that revolves around research, there's no payoff other than the fact that it's just good. Because the bounding a wonder, you're not gonna do that. It's too
No,
expensive,
it
too
takes a
much
bazillion
research.
research points and does nothing.
It's not even just the research, it needs 600 casting points,
Yeah,
and it does nothing.
I think that's something where they probably just need to rebalance it. Because I don't think the binding is inherently a bad idea. It's just that like the current costs make no sense.
Basically, the issue is that they made it so you don't get anything from the magic victory, more or less, because you can cast your age of whatever at the end of the day, but the benefits it gives you are so watered down in comparison to what they used to be. Like, you get almost nothing.
Yeah, the old build
Not only
before
that,
Nan was
but
good.
you don't get the faster research from the province improvements. And like I said, it's 3,000 casting points in total and 3,000 mana that you need to pay to actually even get to the point of, you know, like buying this shit, because, or casting your thing, because 3 wonders is 1,800 because it's 6 times 3, and then age of anything is 12,000 or 1,200. So on top of
I mean,
the
unless they
insane
changed
research
it,
you
you
need.
don't have to have. Again, unless they changed it on the open beta on a smaller map, you only needed 1 gold.
That's still 1,800
Yeah,
casting points.
it's still an unreasonably expensive
If
spell
you're not
for no
playing
reason.
Wizard King, that is like 20 turns.
Yeah, Wizard King's
And again,
still
you
pretty
don't
good.
even win. I mean, Wizard King is the best ruler type, but yeah, like you don't even win when you cast it. You need to wait 15 turns, and they took away most of the benefits from it. Now they're in the amplifiers, which are kind of weak in comparison as well, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, but the old ones were like crazy good. Reduced research speed was very, 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 very powerful.
Hello, stranger.
Sit a while and listen. What is
Oh
Diablo
shoot,
4
you
any
got there
good?
first.
Yeah.
Diablo? I've never really played those
Is
ones.
Diablo 4 any good at all? Like I haven't I honestly I wasn't even joking when I'm talking to White Knight. I have not played the Diablo series since Diablo 2.
Sick. I just got like tier 4 item, I think.
Oh!
So at least it's like a higher tier, maybe tier 3.
Good for you.
Yeah, tier 3, not tier 4. But still, yeah. Pretty good for me, I'd say.
Ooh, I crashed.
Oh
Ooh,
no.
I crashed. Oh no.
Some equipment screen shenanigans.
Alright.
And Dag, I would do that for the Book of Siegecraft. Like no gold.
Mhm.
You want to do
You
that?
want a tier 3 item for 60 mana?
Yeah, I'd do that.
No.
Dang it.
If you give me 500 mana, I'll give it to you.
If you're serious about that, let me get back to you.
I am serious about that.
All right, give me some time. Let me get back to you.
Negotiations have begun.
I mean, sort of. Negotiating with me is always just talking to a brick wall of idiocy. What does he want from me? All of the stuff? All right.
I really
Get that
doubt you
over.
have 500 mana to begin with.
Not right now. Not right now.
I'm not gonna
know.
sell it later. I only need the mana right now.
That makes sense. That does make sense.
I'm not sure if I need to go underground here or not.
Do it.
Should I? Should I?
Yeah.
Zombie, can
Just
you
do
move
it.
your mic a little? You're blowing into it.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
that's generally zombie. Generally.
Okay.
This is the first time I noticed it there. Probably just moved his mic a little.
Mm.
Okay. Or that. Nice boon. Well then. Why do we always start so close, zombie?
I don't know.
That's your capital, like right there? Okay.
Imagine that.
Map generation in this game is great.
Yeah. Very great.
Go the other way, zombie.
Why?
Cause I'm over here.
You're not
This
his
is
real dad. You can't tell him what to do.
this is my corner. Get out of here.
Okay.
Oh, that's that. Okay. Wait, where did my army start trespassing? I didn't tell them to go that way, did I? Confused. Oh, you built a quarry there. That's not my fault. Curse you. And your grievance building. My grievance is that you made grievances.
about the about this.
I can't get out of there this turn. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
An act of war, you know. Almost. I should get grievances for your scout moving in my general direction, right?
You should just get grievances for a zombie playing the game.
Mm-hmm. That
Yep.
too.
Yeah, definitely.
You made a rivalry? Oh, that's just rude. Alright,
Yeah.
guys, zombies in the bottom left-hand corner. Come get him. Not even bottom, middle bottom.
I believe in you. You got this. You don't need any help.
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
I have important circles to draw in the sand.
I feel units being built. I just
God, out of sync. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. There it is. Never mind.
Oh, okay. It auto did it. Yeah, that's right. I read
Yeah,
something
it just
about
did
that.
all on its own.
It's very fancy.
So proud of you.
Zombie, get off of that road.
Okay. Oh.
Zombie, you've obviously learned from the best, because this scouting is annoying as hell. It's just like, alright, you can see exactly what I'm doing, so whatever I do, he's gonna counter it perfectly. And that's how you do it. That is how you do it. I just need to kill this scout, but I don't want to declare war over a scout.
Mm. Nice stuff.
I was almost the first one done this turn. Zombie, you beat me. You know, Zombie, we could be allies.
Maybe.
Let's go conquer the world together, Zombie.
Why are we all so close?
I agree. Like a lot. I don't know. How did I get this many casting points? Oh, that's, I see it. I got that thing. Could be scouting so much more, Zombie.
Mm.
Oh. Is that a player? No, that's Zombie. Hi, Zombie.
What?
Found your Scald.
Oh. Yeah.
Looks like you're moving in a peace direction.
Yes, yes.
He's just tricking you. It's
Uh-huh.
always war. Yeah.
Either that or they're coming from that direction back, but it's only been so many turns.
Do you guys have any grievances to
Yeah,
declare from?
he's got a grievance on me, because I was walking next to his capital and he expanded into it when I was out of movement.
No. It's don't give you grievances. If
Yeah,
you build,
only if you start a turn.
yes,
Ah,
if only
okay.
you start turn.
Alright, so I freed myself from the grievances is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
You bravely ran away.
Yes, that does sound right. Wow, you're gonna stand on my resource nodes with your summon? Really meta.
It's just end movement on this spot.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, you don't want grievances for that. That's not worth actually blocking somebody collecting on.
Yeah, I need just scout territory in resources. Want take all resources. I like to collect stuff.
You know, it can be fun.
Yeah. Hmm.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
What is it?
I mean, you'll see it eventually.
Maybe.
I think you will. Uh-huh. It's fun.
Mhm.
Wait, what the hell? My book of Sagecraft just disappeared.
Well,
Well, I
oh
promise it
no.
wasn't me.
I didn't
I don't know
sell it.
about that.
I don't know where it is. Oh, you want to buy it?
Oh, is it because the proposal came through? It's like,
Yeah, I think so.
that's pretty strange.
Man, man, what is that proposal? That you think I'm gonna like give you the book for that cheap? Come on, dude.
He's got to try.
Yeah.
I came back in 1 minute.
What's happening in 1 minute?
I'll give you about 350. Not
I
mana,
need
like dollars.
some water.
I
Ah,
don't need that much mana right now. I'd rather have gold. If you have 400 gold, I'll give it to you. Or maybe 200 of each.
not much
Now
more chat.
that's what I call optimism. Nobody's
Let the
gonna
money
have so much
corrupt
gold
you.
on hand.
I mean, it's a tier 3 item, and it's a good one. And they're valuable, you know? Like, if you want it, you're not gonna get it for cheap.
Zombies killing cities, guys. I hope you guys are on this side of the map.
Yeah, I can see it. Oh, a beautiful pyre.
I'm back.
Cool. We just got to a new turn, so perfect timing, really.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, my cat is meowing at me. Sad. Oh, I thought that was zombie burning down this one. Hello, blue player. Badoc, save me from
Badoc!
zombie. You have to.
Badoc is committing war crimes.
Sorry, what? I'm not burning anything. I don't know what you're talking about. I already did it.
Zombie is actually already committing war crimes, burning down a different city.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, this city that was just burned down, that was by zombie, yeah.
Uh-huh. That's the story we're going with, huh? And you're sticking to it?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking to me.
Like Naruto, you gotta believe it, friend.
Right, save you from zombie, you say?
Well, you're definitely closer to him than me. I'll give you that information for free.
Free is a reasonable price, yeah. For information I already know. Wah, 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 wah.
Yes,
But
but
yeah,
do
if you...
you know where his capital is? Huh? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, never mind.
I'm a good scouty boy.
Yeah, scouting is important. Kind of have to do a little bit, right? What tone did I take earlier? This one. So what do we want? What do we want? I can't decide. It's just never a good sign.
If you're not sure, just send me all your gold. I'll make the decision for you.
No, tomes. I'm picking tomes.
Oh.
Levels, yes. Ah, it's me. I think I can, yeah, end here.
Yay.
Yay. You did it.
Woot. Sweet. A tier 2. I like getting tier 2s on that spell.
Is that good? Oh my god, or bad? Oh my god.
It's bad.
Yes. Anything's possible. There's still a chance. If you believe, we can beat Zombie.
Well, I don't know why you. I feel like you played other games with Zombie, because I feel like I'm on par with him most of the time. But at the same time,
But he
this is
always
looking
ends
good
up
for him
winning.
so
That's the
far.
thing. It always looks like we have a good route, and then somehow he always beats us. Every single time.
I guess he's a pro.
Oh. Okay, okay. Goodbye then.
God damn it! All right. Every single time I
What?
do this,
Did
somehow
you just?
I buff the
Oh.
audio, and people can't hear you. I gotta figure this out before the next time. Like Winsley, at some point, do you have time to just like talk through what settings you have in OBS? Because
Yeah.
I don't know why it keeps cutting out.
We can definitely take some time after this stream. I'm not in a rush to do anything afterwards.
All right, cool. I can just like share stream with OBS because I swear to God I'm doing it right, but I also forget where my keys are half the time. So
It's a little weird. I haven't updated mine in honestly like 5 years or something, and I got nervous about that being an issue. Like,
yeah,
um, but so I downloaded a different OBS, just transfer my settings over and change some things, and I never got around to it in the end because I heard OBS like had a bad OBS out there that people were downloading onto your computer and having like issues, viruses.
oh no,
So
no,
I was like, I don't know if I want to update, for a lot of reasons.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, I can tell you what I got. It's pretty straightforward, I think. Pretty pretty much the way it is. Um, but another human. Hello, humans.
Not in my backyard.
Unacceptable. Actually, yeah, let's not get one more view. Let's get. I don't see many other dragons out there. In fact, am I the only dragon? No.
I'm a dragon.
Okay, good.
Just like I like dragons. They're cool.
All right, good, good. I was like, this
Yeah,
seems
I don't know. They're not
weird.
like better than Wizard King, which is still the best, but they are cooler than Wizard King, and that's important.
I agree. Wizard King is just too obvious.
Yeah, you gotta take the second tier thing just to be neat. Although boy, like champions are champions are real now. Like that's a lot of draft you get early.
I really thought about going just champion slithers and just like building slithers forever and ever,
it.
and that's all I make.
Do it.
It would probably work pretty well, but I'm sure a lot of people get really tired of that empire strategy.
Yeah.
Like Endag, are slithers or anything in Tome of Evolution banned from the other games that you've played in?
No. I don't think slithers are good to begin with.
You know, Amygdala said something similar, and then I think a lot of people were saying that I kind of convinced her otherwise. And I respect her opinion a lot when it comes to these types of games.
Nobody has convinced me otherwise, and we have had people try slithers and Tome of Evolution in general. It's just a bad tome.
A bad tome. Fascinating.
Yeah, I'm curious. Yeah, like why do you think it's bad? I'd love to know more.
You don't get any military power from it. That's it. The
I mean,
only
you
way
get
you win in
the
multiplayer is through military, pretty
Draconic.
much.
You get Draconic Vitality, which is a
It's a
military
bad
multiplier.
transformation, though.
Yeah.
You get a bad transformation, a bad hero skill, 2 bad
Alright,
units,
Winslayer, here's your
and
chance.
that's it.
Wow.
And the affinities
Wow.
you get from it are not great.
Bar.
So do you play with like Dread Reaper?
Yep.
That
Cool.
makes sense. Yeah, those guys are quite good
Yeah.
at the game.
They know exactly what they're doing.
I wouldn't say so. I mean,
No?
Yeah.
Well,
out of the players I've seen, the only person who knows what they're doing is Morgie. Dread is getting better, though, over time.
interesting. Yeah, because I played with Dread before, but that was mostly back in the Planetfall days, and he was pretty good at that game.
From what I've seen, he mostly struggles in combat. He's got good economy, but he doesn't know what he's doing when, like, the combat starts.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. I feel like he hasn't played Age of Wonders 4 as much as Planetfall for one reason or another. I know a lot of people and from his server in general were I don't know, less enthusiastic about some of the changes they made. Alright, zombie, so I'm your ally now, right? A joke. It's a joke. Don't kill me.
I have some problem right now. And no time to kill you.
I'm sure you'll figure it out later.
Already. Okay.
Oh, hey, Winslayer.
Hello.
How's it going? Hello,
Good.
oh, Mark. Oh, hey, Mark.
We can be friends now.
Perfect. And this is like almost good warring states theory, right? If you're gonna ally somebody who's like in a free for all, you're better off doing allying enemies far away. And by that I mean Zombie Secret Alliance against Winflaya.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The anti-win. That's what you guys should be. Like the Justice League.
You know, I watched Justice League Unlimited the other day, and it was actually not bad. I was pretty impressed for a comic book animated cartoon series from 20 years ago. It was all right.
Oh, I probably know that one if it's from 20 years ago, but
Yeah, it's
Not-
like it was the last of the DC animated shows from like the original DC animated universe. Like the
Mhm.
same one with the Batman animated series from, I'm sure, generic childhoods, generic shared childhood.
Yeah, we're all around that age. Now, is this dragon here? Is it an underground dragon? I think I can
No,
see that
maybe.
info. You are number 1 though.
Yes. I mean, as we've discussed, these rankings kind of like are meaningless.
The military
They're
is, I think,
representative of
best,
oops and bops.
but like the military might can really swing all of a sudden when somebody starts building their tier
Yeah.
3s.
Yeah.
I do like that you went with Shakar Badak. Nice, very nice. You just earned reputation points in my books.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to really play with it on the 3v3, so I'm hoping if I don't die here, I'll try to play around with the stealth mechanics.
I'm really looking forward to if we can get a really big FFA, like 7 or 8 players. I think that would be really fun. Like that was a real blast last time.
Yeah, we can definitely try and set
But
like a larger one up in the future. It's tricky because the scheduling becomes like harder because it's sometimes something happens. Like I think
yeah,
Joe Boone will be actually very consistent, and I appreciate them being respectful of our time and considering the fact they wouldn't be able to stick around for an hour. But it's just like the more people you add, the more likelihood like it's like rolling a dice.
yeah,
You
yeah,
do it
for sure.
7 times, you might get that critical fail. You're much more likely than if you just do it 2 or 3.
Yeah, I'm also happy to do like team games. I think I personally just like having a mix of them rather than just one or the other.
Mm-hmm. Variety.
Yeah, variety, exactly.
Badok.
Yeah.
This your skirmisher on my lens.
Yes.
I want to attack him.
With what?
Where's my hero?
That's a big bad boy.
He does have some stuff he's been working on. Let's
Yeah.
see. Military might. He is at the
Okay.
bottom of military might though, so there
Okay, you
is
can
that.
attack and I'll retreat in manual.
Okay, I am attacking. Yes.
Are you guys manualing something?
Yes.
Oh,
Yep.
He just said he
cool.
was gonna retreat in manual, I think,
Oh.
so the unit lives.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
He can try.
He can try.
I really hope so.
Well,
It's
yeah,
right there.
he just too fast.
Nice. I was gonna say, unless you've got like some spell that I haven't considered. Maybe
Yeah,
vines?
I cannot do spells in first turn.
Right, yep. That's pretty cool that you can retreat as a defender. Like, I do think that's a good change from Planetfall.
Yeah.
You have to accept the result.
Yes, I tried found this. Yay!
My goodness, I just saw where Badok's capital is. We really did start right on top of each other.
Luckily, there's no. Well, there is a underground entrance, but a few sectors away from my capital.
Actually, no, I forgot that this was the capital. That's secondary city. Still pretty close. Zombies like trading with all the NPC nations now, trying to get his optimal play a bit.
I need don't not trade, but a bunch of stuff doing. Oh, who is this? War shaman. What I have?
I look at my heroes and gear while we wait. Maybe make a plan for my research. Oh, that is interesting. Yeah, the summon gave me a slither even though I don't have slithers as a tech.
Huh. What? I cannot end my turn?
You may need to go out and then come back in, I think.
Maybe, because it's a cannot que order this moment. Exit game.
So when it says very unjust war balance minus 28 and that you declared rivalry, is that saying that you've got the favor in the war?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Oh, I
It's
don't
funny.
have. I cannot exit the game because it's black screen with loading symbol and
You
do
can't
nothing.
force
So
exit
do
with
Do
we
you
Task
Alt F4?
Manager?
do we all relog?
Yeah, I close game and restart all game.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable. That probably will work.
Rivalry, it's not only for attack, it's defense from declaring war.
Mm-hmm.
Rivalry does not give you any defense, because rival justification is only one-sided. You don't get grievances. You just ignore their grievances.
If I have more grievances than other player, he when he attack me, declare war on me, he has big
Big Imperium penalty.
yes penalty.
Very,
Yeah,
very
and
big.
having a rivalry does not change that.
Yes,
If
but
someone has 10 grievances on you, and
I
you
have
have...
rivalry. Wait a second. I have rivalry and I have fabricated grievances, and it's doubled. And
Oh,
I have
yeah.
It's not
more
doubled, it's
grievances.
plus 40%, but the point
Yeah,
is,
40%.
if someone has 10 grievances on you, and you have 5 grievances on them, if you have a rivalry that lets you ignore their grievances, you can declare war on them and not suffer a penalty, but they can declare war on you and not suffer a penalty either, because they don't care about your rivalry.
It looks like right now that the balance is in his favor, minus like 28 because of the rivalry, I thought, and something else. But I don't know. I trust you.
Yeah. Hey, we don't do that here. Come on.
Hmm?
What?
Did you want to manual combat
I wanted to, I don't
with
know,
like
get the
this
hell
many
out.
units?
I mean,
Do you want to move?
I had full movement on that scout. That's
You had full movement on a scout.
Yeah, I
And
think
they
Endag
autoed
didn't
it.
know
That's-
that we don't
Don't,
just
so
take out
wait, we declare
people's.
even on scouts.
Yeah, and they're allowed to
Yeah.
move. If they can move, they
They're
can
allowed to
move.
move.
It's not a fast clicking game.
Okay then.
I think we're right at the beginning of this turn, so I'll just revert it.
it's okay.
Okay.
Not like he was very useful
Do I
anyway.
need to
I'd like to
exit
get you
game
your
or what?
scout back, just so we have that for future, as like established if that happens.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Okay.
I mean, it's not a big deal. But okay.
Like I don't have a strong opinion either way, but it is part of the rule set.
Yeah, yeah. It just takes a second to revert, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like conveniently, I think literally it just started that turn.
Wait, do I have to? I forget. Do I have to like back out of this, or does it revert in game?
I backed out, and Doug, you're the host, so I
Okay.
think you have to do the revert, right?
Oh no. Okay, wait. Yeah, I forgot I'm the host. Okay, I'm just gonna revert it.
Thanks.
Okay, it's reverted.
Yeah, it takes a while to get used to because I know a lot of people do kind of do the fast clicking thing.
Well, it's more like it's a tier 1 scout. It's like the most irrelevant unit. I'm surprised you care about it, basically, is what I'm saying.
It does make a difference to have information on people. The fact that Zombie was scouting me out was really pissing me off.
Yeah, scouts are good. They get to see things. That part is nice.
Yeah, well, you can move your scout away or whatever. If you don't want him to die.
I back to whatever was happening here.
Mhm.
this guy. Oh, sweet. I got a good animal. My favorites. How many wars are there now?
I think 2 against me.
Against you. You declare war on me, not I.
Maybe
I
you
mean,
shouldn't have given me grievances.
yeah, I
give
didn't know you were there at that point. Yeah, that outpost was a misplay.
Are you guys already declaring war on each other? Do it.
I wanted Imperium, so I got
Oh.
Imperium.
Good.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good way to get it.
It's good.
Oh, this is awesome the way that's portraying my border here. It's like an empty hex like in the middle of my borders if I zoom out. I love it. Beautiful. It's like a giant hex too. Not even the correct. Alright, that's I don't understand. The hex orientation is different. It's been rotated.
But Doc, you think you can beat me?
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
I'm cheering you on. You know what? Games are, you gotta test some things sometimes.
He doesn't have. And you must teach us something, because I don't think I've seen a size 4 city without without walls on it.
Without what?
No, well, I don't have
Without
walls on
walls.
mine. I
Like,
since
it,
they got rid of the giving me free walls, I stopped building them.
you just don't need walls. You never need walls.
It's like
What do you mean
investment.
size 4? I don't have a
Like,
tier 4 city.
Gotar, not tier 4, like size 4, population 4.
I mean population 4? Dude,
Yeah.
that city is like nothing. What are you
I
talking
mean,
about?
it's turn 15. Like, I guess you're not at war with anybody, but that is.
I am at war
it's-
with someone very close to it, and like you wanna go capture? Be my guest.
I mean, nah. I got other stuff to do. I guess that is the point. If you got other stuff to do, then it's not I guess a big deal.
Priority not numero uno.
Nope.
That is a 1 HP scald.
What? How?
You know, if I had grievances against you, this would be perfect. The city is like
Yeah.
so fucking vulnerable.
Yeah.
It was part of his plan. Oh no, I can't afford all of my draft this turn. Oh no. How much
I
extra
mean,
draft
gold
is
will get you
there?
there.
No, I just bought 3 slithers in one turn. Super optimal. I'm sure of it.
Build another
Super
one.
optimal.
I feel like I maybe have enough. I don't know yet.
But Doc, do you attack me or what?
Yeah, I'm shuffling.
Okay. Oh, I need change my heroes. Where is it? Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
Nice. You can hover over bedrock and earth, and even if you can't visually see what it is, you get the little indicator. Not bad. Take it. This is
Alright, I'm ready to attack. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay. What I have? Mhm. Ah, ah. I cannot do anything. Oh, yeah. Okay. I think that it's okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
nice. We get a fight in the first session, the
Oh my
first day.
god. Is this like gonna be a real fight?
It
Holy
looks
crap, this
like
is gonna
it.
be a real fight.
Yeah. Wait, is this 18 versus 18? Damn. Well played, guys. Getting those in
Yeah.
place. Like,
Not
all right.
not
Nah,
18.
it's 14 versus 15.
Still,
I mean that's
But
still
close enough.
that's some spice.
it's even-ish. I
Yeah.
like how you got some tier threes here. Which side is the zombie side? Is it the spider
Depending.
side?
Yeah.
Zombie, I love your spiders, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's enough though. Wait a minute. There's something that's not in this fight that I thought was going to be in this fight. Where is that?
Wait,
Zombie.
what's the casus belli here? Like you guys just generated some grievances on each other and then declared?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think
You're,
they
you're
built near
crazy.
each
I
other,
mean,
You
right?
use the mechanics.
zombie was encroaching on my borders, so I saw that, manufactured and declared.
Oh
It
my
the
god.
grievance was just building next to another player, right? Or did you guys
You
actually
can
do the
he
other thing?
fabricated.
Huh.
He actually fabricated.
Nice.
You should basically always fabricate as soon as you
Yeah.
meet someone.
Yeah.
That was what Zombie did to me.
Yeah.
Why
And
didn't you do it?
well, I tried to play friendly in the beginning and
I
then
wanted to
come in
spend my
swinging.
mana on dumb things.
Once I get the tier 3s and 4s up, no. I don't wait for 4s. I don't know. In my opinion, these free for all games, if you get in an early fight, it doesn't matter if you win. Like you need to really win for it to make a
You are
difference.
very damaged. It really doesn't matter if you win or very win. You're not happy about it, but starting a war can give you Imperium, which is like what's actually important.
Yeah. The positioning in
Yeah.
the map is super important. And I don't know why, but the map generation has just been super wonky. Like in the last few
Coast
matches.
is kind of bad, if you ask me.
Um,
Coast just causes too much water to exist.
I'm liking the changes to Underground, but I think, yeah, that's leading to part of the map generation issues because I never really felt like it was this weird when we were playing in Planetfall. But I think a lot of Zombie's success in previous matches has come from the fact that people leave him alone in the corner. And he just doesn't go into early wars and can make his guys do what he wants.
Definitely.
And honestly, it's my favorite way to play. Like, but it also doesn't feel like I earn the victory if I don't get in some fights myself. I have to do something. Like, even if I get the victory, I want to feel like I earned it.
Why?
Wow.
Hold up, what was that that
This
did that?
damage. Just one shot my unit.
The watcher did that?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't expect it one shot.
I don't think you needed that unit in this fight.
Why? 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 It's so big. Oh my god. It has 40 damage on this ability.
Yeah. Now you were pretty
Mm.
confident here for not having your own tier 3 to face off against that.
Um, you're very lucky with this.
Yeah, that big cage was very good.
Oh, that came from a cage like recently?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man. Zombie, you should have scouted that way. I told you. Wait, was it a fight? The cages aren't fights all the time. They're usually free, aren't they?
The big cages are fights, and even better, I got the event that the chaplain, that the support unit wanted to join me, so I just bought him.
Yeah, why not?
Mm,
And he has only one cooldown on this ability. Perfect. I had these watchers.
They see you.
Uh-huh.
I like that they didn't give the Watchers any like crazy buffs for the Watcher patch. They were always good. They don't need
Yeah,
nothing
they are a
else.
very solid unit.
I love that they have the scrying eye thing because it's such a unique thing to actually be immune to flanking and distracting. I don't like that distraction actually bypasses the flanking immunities.
What to do? What to do?
But he has range, like a lot of range, and you have a lot of charging in. Yeah, that seems hard to set up properly.
Yeah, I have my spells. It's better. Oh my god. Mm-hmm. What they have? Good.
I don't know how you guys are doing on energy. I could go for a bit longer today after this, but I have a feeling we may, depending on how long this takes, we may wrap up the day's MP after this fight.
Yeah, this battle will probably take a while. I don't think there's a point continuing after this.
Yeah, if I had to guess, I think it's like 45 to an hour and a bit
Yeah.
more in this fight, because
Plus,
they do speed
this
up, but the beginning few turns, the first few turns are hard to know what you want to
There
do.
should. This fight is like looking like 5 minutes to me. It's just going really slowly.
Who's winning this fight in 5 minutes?
Probably you, I think.
Whoever has the shock spirits, probably.
And you must play with some of the veterans. You got a pretty good sense of the game, I think.
I would say so. But yeah, like looking at this fight, the only relevant unit on the other side is a Watcher. And the shock spirits are pretty good against lightning damage. And there's also just more units there.
Okay, so you're saying Zombie's probably winning this, the blue player.
Also, the other relevant unit is the Fury, which is kind of cocked by Wind Barrier. The thing is, Zombie's heroes are kind of pathetic,
Mm-hmm. And that's
Yeah.
important.
although the other side's heroes are also kind of pathetic, but they have better skills, and they have summoning items. The summons could very much swing this.
Yeah, I think I am getting close to a level 8 hero right now. And I felt like that was kind of weak. Like I hadn't been forcing enough XP onto him. But it's sometimes it's hard to know um, where you should be sending your guys. Like I want my other units to have some experience too. You can't just be heroes, right? So, Endag, I'm curious, what are your thoughts on Materium? I know some people have some
Probably
strong
the best
opinions.
affinity.
Yeah, I had a feeling you might say that. I have always loved Materium.
I mean, Materium has like probably the most generally good stuff, but like for late game, early game, the tomes are just cheeks.
Like, were we talking about the shattered tectonic thingy that's ridiculous?
Yeah, tectonic shatter is absurd.
It's
I
good, but like there's other tier 5 tomes with spells that are just as good. The reason you really like Materium is because it comes online the quickest, because you got Tome of the Crucible, which has like the best hero skill in tier 4, and also Lava Burst.
mhm.
And
Yeah.
also you have Golden Golems, which are kind of like,
Ridiculous.
they're kind of shitty, like at the point you buy them, but like they're really good, like very
They
late
rank
game.
up really well. Yeah.
It's mostly because in the very late game, debuffs become a big thing, and they're immune to everything.
Yep, and they do extra damage to all large targets, and that's like basically everything over tier 4 is a large target, except
Mhm.
for heroes, I guess, without mounts. But there aren't going to be a bunch of those.
But I mean, the thing with Materium is that it's just like a good affinity. There's nothing like annoying about it. Like, yeah, that's just it.
I wonder how the new DLC will actually affect the affinity, because I always felt like DLCs, they make whatever they focus on just a little bit better than the base game, and the next one
Right.
will be affinity-ish, like centric.
I hope they make more affinities.
Yeah, me too. I think right now the affinity system is good but a little stale. Like another tier would be really cool.
I
I mean,
Although
believe
like they
they
increased the
could
Imperium
just
cost on everything too.
they should not reduce Imperium costs. They could just buff like nature and order affinity, because those affinities are just awful.
Yeah, order is nonsense. I'm not like terribly impressed with Chaos outside of Revelry either. Like Revelry is fantastic.
Chaos is
Everything
one of the
else
best
is.
affinities as
What do
well.
you like about it?
Flame burst weapons.
it's interesting because I know some veterans actually thought that Chaos was weak. Like I know some people who were saying, "Oh, it's like a go-to," and then they decided, I've looked at some of the others and I don't like it now. But I think what they're probably going to do instead of adding affinities is I think they're going to do Toma evolution things where it's a mix. They'll do an order in something and like, chaos into something for a while, and then maybe I could see them adding an affinity, depending on what they do after the third DLC content pack, whatever they're calling them.
I
Have they
really
announced
like the
the
dragons,
date
but
for
I'm
that?
very much not impressed by Tome of Evolution and dragons. Like in their current state, they're really just not worth taking basically ever.
So you don't like the what's the nature one that gives you uh a lot of damage on a target, or it puts distracted on them and some other things under defense, I think. That one I thought people were a big fan of.
I don't even know which
I think
spell
you're
you're
talking about
talking
Marcus
about.
Prey,
Yeah, Marcus
right?
Prey, yeah, because it helps you kill some
Yeah.
higher tier units
It's so
relatively.
useless. Why are you using like a level 1 spell at that point in the game? Like, if
I
you
mean,
have
I
a
like
spell
Marcus
like
Prey, but
Awaken Instincts,
yeah,
you're
he's
never gonna.
generally
There is
really
no
hard.
point you should ever use Marcus Prey after like turn 20 in combat. Like, let's be real.
I mean, it depends
Because
on what
you
you're
keep
targeting and
unlocking better
positioning.
spells.
Like if I think it's there. I think it's useful if your opponent mispositions a hero, because you can just alpha strike them and kill them. But like it kind of depends on if your opponent. It kind of depends on if I'm saying your opponent, but I mean me. If I put my dragon in a bad position and I'm like, the dragon will be fine. It's a dragon, and then you Marcus Prey it and then kill it, and then I go, not again.
Been there, done that.
I've done that a couple of times.
You
Yeah, I
have
know.
much better
It's my
spells for
signature
killing single
move.
targets, and you have much better spells for doing just general things. So it's like,
That's fair.
I don't feel strongly about it. I just feel like it's a spell that really just doesn't exist to me. Because if you
I like
use
Tome
it,
of
I probably
Beasts
won't even notice.
for like early game stuff, because you can get ridiculously early tier 4 units with Tome of Beasts, and they're not even bad ones either. Like the spider matriarchs are really scary if you get them early enough.
Yeah, the game has not been kind to me in that regard.
Yeah, you do need to both get lucky on rolling a tier 2 spider and then also lucky on them not dying, but if you fulfill both of those requirements, it is pretty spooky.
did that damage on that guy come from? The spearman?
Some of these units were damaged at the beginning, but that was mostly zombie side, right? Yeah.
No, Spearman got struck by Cosmic Ablation.
Ah.
I mean,
Is this zombies capital or just an outlying city?
Nah, just a city.
I don't really know
Okay.
why you're just camping. You have to attack if you're the shock spirit side. Like the Watcher is just gonna attack you every 2 turns if you keep doing this, and you'll just lose.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
can
yeah.
just he's staying out of range. That's fine.
Those
I
walls are getting in the way, aren't
Oh.
they?
Why I need to attack when I can just bombard him with spells?
Well, you already used like what 30 minus 20%. Yeah, over 20 casting points. Then you don't have that many.
Yeah, yeah. You think so?
He's a wizard king. He's got 2,000 casting points already.
Yes, and I have Soter and.
Even if you're Wizard King, there's no way you have. Actually, your rule is in the fight. Yeah, you have like
Yeah,
70
you
right
can
now.
you can check
I have
my
more than 70, and I'm a dragon.
yeah.
He's level 4 and Wizard King.
That's
And
true.
So that's plus
y-
10 casting points. So realistically, you don't have more than 100 ever in this spot.
yes, but I
Hmm.
have powerful evokers.
There it is.
He's
I
got
love that
powerful
one.
evokers.
Powerful
That is going to be a
evokers.
lot.
That's
Okay.
that support gives you at least 5 for each one, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got like another plus 20 off of powerful evokers. But there's also critically lightning evocation on both sides, right?
Hmm.
Oh, wait, no, Baddock does not have lightning evocation. So yeah,
Nope.
I mean, they're gonna slowly but surely throw stuff at each other, and eventually somebody will have to attack, right?
The ranged players is, I think, in the advantage here.
No matter how you look at it, that's not the case. Like, if you just throw stuff at each other randomly, both sides are gonna camp forever, but the Watcher lets you single target and kill something every so often.
No, the
Yeah,
thing is, zombie has to be the one to attack because we can both heal each other's
Yeah,
spells.
exactly.
But he
Zombie
has no
has to
addicts.
attack
Once he
because
runs out of spells,
he has no
he has
units
to.
that can kill anything from a range. So
yes.
the other side
If
So
does.
zombie
So
if zombie
I'm just
runs
gonna
out of
camp here.
casting points, then mana addicted will start devouring him.
I mean,
But that's a
he has
long way
mana
down the
addicts.
road.
Oh my god. Okay.
He took that last time too, yeah.
I mean,
Zombie loves mana addicts. It's like
you're
his
going mana
favorite thing.
addicts. You are super fucked if you don't engage. You're just gonna, your army's just gonna rout by not doing anything.
No, I am good.
I'm interested to see how it shakes out, but I do have to say I am kind of on the same page as Endag. I don't understand. Ah, that's a thing. Yes. There we go. Looks like it's happening.
Yeah.
Too bad you don't have Keeper's Mark, huh?
Too bad.
I feel like Keeper's Mark is designed for elementals. Single target usually has a full action thing. Or single unit rather, figure words.
Yeah, single model entities. Do you guys play like Total War at all?
I used to, but
Like
not
Total
really.
War Warhammer, I haven't played 3 at all because it looks like a dumpster fire. But two is at least fun. There was a lot of fun stuff going on there.
I was having some technical issues on my computer when I got Total Warhammer 2, I think, and so like I just in my brain associated that like with the game, even though it probably was unrelated. But like it was like giving me some kind of warning message when I would like leave it on and walk away for an hour or two.
Oh, oh
And
no.
I was like, oh, it's just a warning message. Who cares? But now I'm like, it started to cause. I started to have issues like a week or two later after I like got the game. I was like, could be related. Could be the CPU or GPU is overheating. I think it was an overheating issue.
You know, I actually think I remember something like that from a while ago. There was some sort of optimization issue, if I remember correctly, and it was at least for me, it was causing the same kind of problem. But that was it was. Do you remember when it was? Because I remember
Probably
it being
like
pretty early
4
on in the
years ago,
development.
3 years ago ish.
Yeah.
Like it was, I was YouTubing at that point, and I don't know like how long ago it was though. It may have been 2 years
Yeah.
ago. I don't think it was in the past like 12 months, but
Was it?
eh.
Do you remember? Was it before, during, after? If after is a phrase that can be applied to COVID.
It would be around that time. Like it's hard to
Yeah.
say. It's in that ballpark. I think it would have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been during COVID time. Yeah, yeah. I remember being in my last place. So yeah, COVID times.
Oh man, Zombie is not afraid of anything. Look at this.
Those guys have to engage at the same time, so I guess that's what he's gonna do.
Yep.
Well, let's see. Do any of those units have AoEs? Or is it just spells that he's
maybe no.
concerned about?
Maybe no.
'Cause if that's the case, then it makes sense.
I'm changing my vote on who's winning.
Okay.
All right.
Want a bet?
I
I
still
mean,
believe in you, Zombie.
he's just gonna cast Summon Elemental on his own side.
And if he gets the right elemental, that's a big AoE.
He's got a
Yeah.
spider.
Yeah, spider is good.
I mean, he can summon one, rather.
I just remember Zombie was very confident going into this fight. He's like, "You sure you want to take this fight?"
Zombie is always confident. I think part of it is like literal mind games,
Yeah.
right? But Zombie is always confident going into these fights. I don't think I've ever seen him not. He does win a lot of them, which probably helps.
But no, I think actually, yeah, that I think that's something I've noticed in some of the other players that Zombie plays with. They always are confident. They never show weakness. It's like
Yeah.
playing poker.
I mean,
face
from a
and
diplomatic standpoint, I
always
think it's
start.
generally better to pretend to be weak when you're actually strong, so that way people spend time fighting each other when they could be attacking you.
You're revealing my strategies.
Yeah. I mean, smoke bomb.
And if that watcher stays where he's at, it's probably not great.
I think that Baddock definitely gets style points for running Barbarian here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Barbarian
Barbarian's
and
nice.
Tome of the Rock. Oh man. I feel like barbarians are not that bad, but they do have the issue with lack of libraries, so their knowledge is always going to be just a little bit behind.
If you can manage like the setting up outposts and a ritual of Acular, blah, blah, whatever, it's quite
Yeah,
good.
Ritual of Alacrity is bananas, but that's the big thing I guess that they got.
I think if you don't play it, you always forget about it and you always miss it. But if that's your thing that you do, you can make it work. But I just don't find it as interesting or as exciting as going out and pulling minerals out of mountains or whatever, pulling magic out of the air.
It's not great if you're just using them as like a fast move, but they're insanely good if you're trying to get lots of hit points healed off and keep your heroes like just on the warpath, right? You can. I would suspect that probably barbarians plus revelry is one of the faster ways to get to level 20.
Yeah, actually, while we're here, and you probably got some thoughts on getting to level 20. How
Yeah.
quickly can you get to level 20, and what's like the secret as far as you're concerned?
Go farm.
Yeah, go farm. Okay.
Good secret. Go farm.
Get into
Look
fights and
at
win them.
zombies heroes. They have not farmed anything.
Yeah, I just bought it in on last turn.
Exactly.
It's
Your
still
units need to farm, so go farm. That's how you level up your heroes. That's it. There's no secret.
Well, I've found that I have trouble getting my heroes much past level 14, 15. Like for me, I find that I just am not able to quite keep up the XP income that I need to keep leveling them up. But I still
Are your
know some
heroes going
people,
out and killing stuff?
not just the hero itself,
That's
but I
your
think it's
problem.
yeah, you've got to just send one hero out by himself and pick the fights that are
No, you
just
don't.
right. No? Okay.
No,
Because for me,
that's
I
that's
don't
suicide, not a combat.
I don't try to like optimize the experience gain too much. So it's just like 1 unit or 2 units against like I don't know 3 or 4 units. I
You
try
don't
to
need to
feed the
optimize
experience
anything when
around.
it comes to XP gain. All you need to do is just kill stuff on the map. That's literally just how you level up. There's really no secret. Optimizing it really doesn't change anything, because optimizing it is super minimal.
Oh no.
I imagine if you over optimize, you probably have diminishing returns where like if the hero takes too much damage, then they have to take time off to heal, and that slows you down on the experience curve. But
That's why you
there's
build
gotta be.
outposts everywhere.
Yeah, but like even so, if you
If you
have to
clear a
take a
wonder, it
turn to heal,
automatically lets you heal.
yeah, that'll heal you 25 with the perk, but still like you're not. It's not going to heal you 80,
I
not in
think
one turn.
I need to be better about finding and tracking down wonders. I think because I
Yeah, wonders are so good.
If you are spending multiple turns just chilling, waiting to heal, you are wasting your time. You don't need that much health to go kill everything. Especially on we're on medium world threat. Like you can
ooh,
literally kill
1 sec.
everything
I'll
with
be back in a
pretty
minute.
weak units.
Well, this is going to be an interesting game for sure. If we have a different big bad.
I'm really surprised that the fact that the Watcher is just running. I'm also really surprised that this hero being targeted this way.
It's strange,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm
I know.
overall just confused at what is going on here.
I am too.
And we need a turn timer as well. This fight started
Yeah,
like 30
sorry,
minutes ago.
it's taking a while. Sorry.
Oh, you don't like my hero, yeah? Want to kill him. Okay. Mhm. Yeah.
All right, back. It's weird. I just got a call and they immediately hung up.
Oh my god. You throw all on this hero, yeah?
I mean, I would.
Okay, then,
Totally missed what the Watcher did that turn. Did he just? He didn't. He must have attacked. No.
No, I think
Just clean.
the Watcher just moved and healed and then defended,
Huh.
staring off into a weird direction.
Well, it can't be flanked, so.
Yeah.
It knows. It's like, come flank me,
knows.
see what happens.
It's just it's showing people its tentacles. It's showing off.
That's a summon there, huh? I do wish that the summons like had a different color or something. The indicator's helpful, it's just small. Or like an outline around their banner.
Okay, okay.
Alright, so you go. Alright. Is it 3 heroes against 2 heroes too?
Yeah, although 2 of the 3 heroes are level 1 currently.
Yeah. A level 1 hero can do some work. That last MP with the distracting level 1 hero, that
Yeah, holy cow.
makes a difference.
Yep.
That
Oh my
kills
god.
kill.
Baddock is just like oops all spice here too, because he's running a champion. I just noticed that.
Well, now I know it's champion versus Wizard King. I'm extra rooting for Badok.
Yeah. Points, points, points. Gotta get the cool points. That's all that matters.
Oh, okay. I understand. I think this will end up being pretty close in the end. I'm not sure yet. I think we'll have a few units on the winning side.
I mean, Storm Spirits are just like outrageously fragile. So there's like
Badok.
very few hit points on zombie side.
If enough units die, we might see a morale break here, but I don't know.
No, this should already be over. Most of the storm spirits can be taken out on the middle side, and there's really no army left after that. The water spirit dies this turn, so it's not doing anything anyway.
It dies now or on after its next turn? I think it moved.
It dies after its turn, so it
Yeah.
will get an action.
Yeah, and that tidal wave could be annoying, but it's always hard to know what to do with the summons, like right before they disappear. Like, I just want to ignore them, and then I regret it like 9 times out of 10 because they just do so much damage that I'll let you ignore them.
Yeah, you can tank some damage or do something on next turn.
Whoa.
Nice crit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
holy cow.
What is this? Vision of Victory. And you have max stacks of luck. Yeah, yeah. Fortune
Yeah.
x3. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh no.
Where's AoE when you need it?
You guys just, yeah. Well, I mean, we got some spider AoEs in here. It's just not on your side.
You sunder my defenses.
I wonder if they're ever gonna change mana addicts so it, I don't know. It isn't something you can just sit back and wait to like not interact with, or not even not interact with, to turn a good thing into a bad thing.
I mean, like, do you think that it's too good or too bad right now?
I think the swing from good to bad is too significant.
Yeah, it's just a really giant delta. That makes sense.
It's like, yeah, if you
It's
go
also
against someone who's not planning around it, it's so good. If you're playing against AI, so good. But then all of a sudden somebody's like, no, I'm gonna run back into this corner, and now all of a sudden this thing that's so good is just bad. Like that, I don't think is great
yeah.
game design.
It's also kind of rough just because like the AI doesn't use it particularly well when creeping. Like
Mhm.
I've
Yeah,
tried
it's
it and then
always
just
fire
watch
when you summon in melee.
it just the AI just doesn't cast spells. Or if it does, it casts spells like completely randomly during auto resolves, and so you just end up a little weaker during a fight for no reason.
Yeah.
But I guess the more you manual, like the more it's good, I guess. Good, I guess. That's the review I'm gonna give it. Good, I guess.
I'm excited to see what the devs say about stuff when they come back from their summer, do their streams.
Are they supposed to be working on tactical AI a little more? Have they said that?
The Watcher update was supposed to include a massive AI upgrade, which a lot of people are saying they didn't like even come close to addressing. Like they did some things, but
No.
it's not addressing the things people wanted addressed. It was more like not tactical AI, but more strategic, and even the strategic fixes were not like very comprehensive.
Yeah. But like I don't know. I think the tactical AI is still like largely the bigger issue.
Hmm.
Because it's not fun to play against the AI for manual battles, but B, it causes issues in regards to auto resolve, even in like PvP and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, there's a
Because
reason
you
I
just like
don't
you
do
just
single
watch the
player.
auto resolves, like they do nonsense. They do absolute nonsense.
Yeah. No, I enjoyed watching your video when you were showing off your strategies and seeing that, because I don't do it myself. Like I don't even find it like. I know it's helpful,
Oh yeah, like
but I just don't like going through the
I wasn't
motions.
no. I think paying attention to what they're doing and like ways that you can help the like smooth out your auto resolve is useful, but it's smoothing it out because they just take iron golems and just run them into armies completely unsupported,
Hmm.
just out into the distance, Leroy Jenkins style.
Yeah, no, I remember thinking the game was really challenging, and then multiplayer changed the way I think about this because you all of a sudden you see all the things that don't work.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I feel like pulling back that hero to heal while also pushing was a little counterproductive.
Yeah.
I'm doing good. Dreyfar Gray. I'm getting a little tired. We've been playing games for a bit here. I don't actually know when we started the game proper. I know we started a stream and then
I think it was like
restarted.
2:15 to 2:30.
Yeah.
It was like 2.5 hours ago almost.
I mean, I'm enjoying it and I want to keep playing after this, but I know that I'm just going to be making like really dumb decisions.
Yeah. One time I was doing like a stream of humankind, and it was getting really late, and I'd been talking about like building railroads for, I don't know, probably like 2 hours at that point, and then I got railroads online and then just like didn't use them for 10 turns because I was so tired that it just slipped my mind, and it was just ridiculous. It was all skill issue and exhaustion issue, human issue.
Yeah, I'd
Human
say
issue.
that.
If only I wasn't mortal. I think I would gladly accept an exchange to become a Cylon. I think that would be fun, at least for science.
Yeah, could be interesting.
Yeah. I mean, like the worst case scenario is that you get like conscripted to become part of a robot uprising, and that's a mood, right?
I don't what is our plan here?
Kill them all.
That's a good plan.
Yeah, I think it's a good plan. Where is it?
What tomes is zombie on at this point?
Where is secret tomes?
He's got a evocation pretty clearly. Has he tipped his hand elsewhere?
Knowing what I know about his empire, I don't know if he's got too much. I
Oh,
think the
okay.
the map gen was correct me if I'm wrong, Zombie, but I don't think map generation was particularly kind to you this game.
Yeah. Not very good stuff, but it's okay. Mm,
Do you think that AOW would be improved by having access to like non-random maps like Heroes 3 and Heroes 5? And I assume later Heroes games, but there's no reason to play those.
what?
Why not?
I mean, like it. Do you mean why would it not be
I
improved,
said
or why
literally
should you
just
not
why
play?
not? Like why not add more content?
Yeah, right. I mean, I feel like it would be
But
fun
yeah,
at
this
least.
this fight is completely over.
Yeah.
It's a concession for Zombie, unfortunately.
Maybe.
Well, zombie can kill stuff, then at least it'll hurt Barak more.
And Block's in 2 wars, right?
Yes.
So
Yes, though
he's
one is apparently only for Imperium, so I don't know, maybe we can arrange a deal.
For maybe he can strike you back.
Part of me wants to say, if you're at war for Imperium, that's kind of exploity. I don't know. We haven't had to make rules on that before, but you hear where I'm coming from, I'm sure. You know what I mean.
I think it's fine because there's no reason that someone who is quote at war for Imperium can't renege on that deal.
Yeah.
I think that's 100% on brand, right?
We're not. We're at war.
Yeah, we're totally at war for Imperium. Oh no, I'm outside your capital 3 turns later. JK.
And you know what? In Stellaris, people do make rivals all the time with their friends that they don't ever intend on rivaling. So it's probably fine.
That's a little less dangerous though, right? If you're
Yeah.
rivaling somebody you're not intending to declare war on, like that's one thing, but declaring war, open war for Imperium, there is no mechanic to prevent people from backstabbing you, and I think that's a feature, not a bug.
Yeah.
Why would it like not be intended? I fabricated grievances on him, and he gave me grievances, so I won my
Yeah,
Imperium.
I think it's a good thing. I think it's one of those things where it depends on how much you trust the other player, but
I don't trust him at all. It's war now, so if he comes to
good.
my place, I'll fight him, and I'll probably go charge at him.
So I guess where I was coming from is, imagine two players in this game just decided to, for whatever reason, feed each other heroes or something like that. Like, it's probably not the best example, but you could see people finding ways to take advantage of certain mechanics.
You can't feed each other heroes unless they go to winner, and even then you need to resurrect them or reanimate them, which is very resource heavy.
Yeah, it requires cooperation between two players that is very, very,
And
very
even if you
gamey.
do that, it's like, that's so convoluted. Like
You
this
would
whole
hope it
scenario
would
you're
never
describing.
happen. Yeah. I've seen people
This
do
whole
some
scenario you're
bonkers
describing
stuff.
is just like, people can fuck up the game if they really decide to. Like, yeah, we could all fuck up the game if we, like, three of us decided let's forge an alliance and 3v2.
Decision. Sorry.
But at that point, you just gotta trust people to not do that, and if they
Yeah.
do, you just gotta beat them.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
I think
Like
that's something
overall,
that I would not make preemptive rules around, and just let people
what
in the
rule would you
community
even
demonstrate
make?
that it's
Like,
going
you
to be a
can't declare
problem.
war if you get Imperium from it?
No,
Then when
like
can you declare war?
Yeah,
I think if
it
you were
would probably
trying to
be
do
if
that, it would be banning fabricating grievances at least.
How do you declare
yeah.
war if you don't do that? You're gonna take minus 40% Imperium if you ever declare war that way.
And the thing is,
You get
is that
grievances
it,
the good old-fashioned way.
whatever benefit the
What if I
player
don't give
who's
you
getting the
grievances?
Imperium is getting, the other player's missing out on. So it's probably not something I need to be concerned about. Like
Nah,
yeah.
I don't think it's an issue.
I mean, I don't get your point, because what if I just don't give you grievances? It's not hard to just not give you grievances, basically ever.
I think I largely agree with you, and I don't think it's an issue. Or if it is, then I can't construct a scenario where it's going to be
It is, in
breaking.
fact, not an issue. You need fabricating in this game, because otherwise you can just never declare war until you don't care about Imperium, which is, like, endgame.
Yeah. Well, then that's then that's where people fight each other. That's which is a very different pace. But
No, if there's no wars until endgame, like in this tiny-ass map, someone is
yeah.
gonna have way stronger units because they got the better part of the map.
Yep.
Like, there isn't an infinite amount of farm. Even with regenerating infestations, farm is limited. So, if someone just farms everything, what are you gonna do? You can't beat them if you can't declare war on them. And you have to wait. But they get stronger faster than you because they have more resources. Because they went and farmed, and you didn't.
Yeah.
Because there's no farm where you are.
I largely agree. I want to see somebody break it before I say it's possible that it can be broken. I'm
Oh,
not saying it's impossible. I just want to see it done.
I
I'm
did
not even sure what you're trying to break over here,
I
if I'm
did
being honest.
did want to mention before we I kind of forgot earlier, 9 minutes ago, Dreyfus Grace had a question saying anyone up for a challenge later on. I don't know what you mean by challenge, but if you want to play one of these guys, I'm sure one of them would be into like a skirmish or something. But yeah, if you want to clarify, that would be cool. And then we can try and see if anyone is into that.
Oh, strong hero. Oh, why is those stone spirits so squishy?
Because they are immune to ranged attacks.
Not
They also have
immune,
like
You-
45 hit points. It's just their way.
Ah.
It's their way.
Misclick. Ah. Okay, now he will probably survive unless I. He will leave. Let's roll it.
Do it.
Nice.
Well, that was good luck. I mean, there's like the grace chance, right? That helps out with
Oh
this.
my god. Stop. Don't do this. Oh my
Good job, ally Badoc.
god. How fast you change your allies?
You're all my allies. It's a free for all.
Secret alliance against Winsaya. It's still there. It's
So,
still there.
Winsaya, you were
Alex.
saying
Secret.
you were.
Don't tell him.
Our capitals are right on top of each other.
Kinda. They're well. They're close. You're not far.
Whose capital is this? Because this is a city siege.
I will tell Badoc. He does. Well, I'm pretty sure he knows if he's attacking to say the capital's probably not too far away.
Yeah, I know where it is. It will
Oh,
take a few turns, but we'll see. I didn't take too many losses here. So we shall march on.
yeah, it was a good first engagement for you. It's important that you try to kill something here, isn't it?
Yeah. Try to kill something. Why this stuff don't work? Okay. We can try to do this. And then no, it's not enough. Huh. Okay.
I think I know what you're doing here. Oh, I thought you were gonna web a bunch of dudes. All right, never mind. I know nothing, Jon Snow.
I'm honestly surprised Zombie isn't just running. Well, actually, he can't exactly run. There's no routing from this spot.
Yeah, the routing mechanics were definitely, I think, overstated at the beginning of when they were starting to like do coverage. They were like, "Oh, look, if your morale gets low, you can run away and stuff," and you can, but that
And
doesn't
you
help
should.
you.
It does help you. and you should do it if you're in this spot. He just can't because you can't route from the
From
city siege.
you
From a
need
city siege.
to route
But you die
from
like so
another.
often routing.
He dies here guaranteed.
Yeah.
So like, what do you want him to do? Just take the L? He's taking the
Well,
L anyway.
it's I guess it kind of just depends on if you think you can bait somebody else into being proactive in a war, right? If you know you're going to lose a fight and you might recover a couple of units if you retreat, is it better to inflict a lot of damage on the attacker instead and then try to hope that somebody else gets like greedy and joins the war?
I can tell you, he's really not inflicting any damage by doing what he's doing.
I mean,
So
he's
like,
costing Badak some gold.
if he could
That's
run, he would much rather do that.
But only like 40% of units that even reach the retreat tile survive, right? Isn't there a dice roll with that?
Yeah,
I don't
Yeah.
know the percentage, but again,
40%.
you would rather potentially save your heroes instead of guaranteed lose them.
I'm pretty sure it's
It's
40% or 20%, and they come back with 1 HP. And if you don't have time to
yeah.
regenerate them, I would argue it's actually better to kill a unit than just retreat outright.
I can buy
It is
another
not like
hero.
he
It's
can buy
hero.
another hero, but like he's losing a lot of gold on it.
Yeah.
Like no matter what you kill here, you're not killing a hero from the other side. You're not killing any relevant unit. You're killing a tier 1 at best. You're not happy
Those
about
tier ones
trading a
cost you
tier 1 for a
nothing,
hero.
basically.
Like, there is no shot you don't take the gamble on. Should I kill a tier 1 or potentially save my hero? You should always take the shot and potentially save your hero.
You can even math that out, right? If it is 40% and a hero costs, 350 gold, then that for like from a probabilistic standpoint in terms of gold outcome, he's right. It's way better to take the risk on the hero, right? Because
No.
40% times 350 is just like a lot more than 60 gold.
I can just sell remains of my hero and buy another. I don't need to wait 2 turns for hero come back and then 2 turns more for healing him.
And can't you sometimes hire heroes at higher levels based on like a couple things?
You
Yeah.
can
Yes,
hire heroes up to level 9.
But like, when does it
it's
go to level 3 and then level 4 or 5 heroes that you buy? Is it?
Level 3 is from your first allied city.
Uh-huh.
So if
no,
you vassalize your starting city, you get level 3 heroes from them. And you can do that on like turn 2 or even 1 if you made them that early.
Yeah, so like losing a level 1 hero here to then recruit a level 3 hero or 5 or whatever, I think it could actually be kind of
I can
useful.
tell you he can't recruit a level 3 hero because he burnt down his cities.
Yeah, he did burn down all of the cities.
Yeah, I don't understand why people do that. I know
It's
it's
so you can
experience,
expand.
but like,
It's not just experience, it's resources, and also you can absorb the cities.
Well,
It's
they do
it's
cost
like a
less Imperium
50-50.
to found. To refound a city on ruins costs 100, so it does save you Imperium, but then you have to reinvest Imperium in population to get like the industry economy going, right? You need
You
to get at least
never,
one
you
tile.
should, there is no spot you should ever spend Imperium on or spend Imperium on getting population.
You've never spent Imperium to get pop 2.
I have, but it's the wrong play like 100% of the time.
yeah.
I mean, you can switching things around means that generally you don't have to do it, but like there's if you're founding on ruins, you can't have access to the work post, right? So you have to have nature 1 in order to found with an extra pop.
Why do you need the population?
So you can build boosted industry, boosted infrastructure.
One forester, one quarry boosts
Yeah,
like every single building you need.
right. But like do you just like build merchandise for the first 2 turns while it grows that extra pop?
Oh, You're
Or do you
saving
just
18
overpay?
gold.
Yeah.
18 gold is nothing.
Oh, this
That's
guy is
one tier 1 item that you're selling off your bank.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true.
But you can't be telling me that you're equating 18 Imperium to 18 gold. Because if
Oh,
you
no.
just look at the
It's
Materium right, for example,
it
you
does
buy
though
gold
save
at a
you
1 to 100
industry as
rate.
well, right? It saves you industry as well, which depending on what you're building and when can be helpful.
I don't know what you mean by saves you industry. It doesn't make it go any faster
The-
because it gets boosted anyway after you build it.
I mean, you get the if you get the population while it's being built.
So it sounds like
But
in
yeah,
DAG
wow,
you don't
this
do
fight,
the thing
this
where
fight took like
you
an hour.
He doesn't invest. Yeah, I mean, it is very bad in terms of return on investment. It's
I
mostly there for emergency purposes, I think.
I know a few people who will replace their provinces to try and get as many boosts as possible. And I have to say I never liked doing that, and I felt like yeah, it could be kind of useful, but you're saying you just don't bother with it, huh?
No, it's very useful to do that. I'm just saying you should never spend your Imperium
Right.
on that. Like you're
He
wasting
gets
your
the boost
Imperium.
by switching things around, which is like mathematically just a much more
You don't
efficient way to
even need
do
to
it.
switch things around. Like you really just need one forester and one quarry, and like you're boosting basically everything at that point. Like you don't need most buildings.
I mean, you need what, 2 quarries, a forester, and a research post to get like good value in terms of research per city. That's not nothing.
By the time you can build an academy, you most likely already have the population you need to make that.
Yeah, hopefully.
Because you're building the 2 buildings before that, which is gonna take you multiple turns. Unless you get like prospecting or digging or something like that. And if you do, you don't care about that boost because it's gonna get built anyway.
Is it me or did Zombie pick off some more units when I wasn't watching?
Well, he killed the Watcher,
Ooh.
which is
Yeah.
surprising. Honestly, I wasn't even really paying. I don't know what fucking happened this fight. But like, yeah, I don't know what fucking happened this fight, but some units just went and died.
Well, Zombie had a plan. Zombie, do you want to recap how you got so many kills there in the past few minutes? What the heck?
The backline
Magic.
joined the battle.
The heroes. He had 3 heroes, right? That's
Yeah,
Yeah, the
that's why.
the charging heroes was a very big issue for me.
I mean, the Watcher isn't.
he's a goner.
There it is. All right.
But yeah, this fight took more than an hour. That's crazy. We
I
really need a turn timer.
I hate to break it to you, but most of the fights love this scale will take an hour, and I know you're used to the timers, but I much prefer talking it through and not rushing the other players because I think it's just you're used to people who played a
I
lot
don't like
more.
timers, but like,
I think it's a vibe choice.
I
Like
feel like the long timers are already like longer than any turn I've ever had.
I'm notorious for taking a long time, and I'm working on being faster. So I know me and Zombie are pretty similar in pace. So just to be aware, I'll try my best to be quick. But I was pretty happy with the pace of this one. I thought it was interesting.
I think it was interesting once Zombie moved out.
Yes,
I think
sitting back.
sitting back, yeah.
It's hard to know when you tear down your own walls to get out there because he was just like
Yeah.
forced through a couple choke points. Be nice if those guys just flew over the walls, right? But I don't think they can.
Is flying like one of those things that, because in Planetfall it's really different. Should flying operate closer to Planetfall than it does here?
I kind of like that, but it would also very much change the entire game.
Yeah, because they're just like way more ranged attacks in Planetfall, and so it's a lot easier to deal with flyers.
Yeah. I mean, I could see them doing something with like I don't know, layers. I know like they had at one point talked about trying to do something like the underground, but with the I think they called it void in Planetfall. But like there isn't that big of a difference between the void and I think they call it the astral sea in Age of Wonders 4. You could totally see them doing like a psionic layer that you can travel to or like have units on that like I don't know, interact with the material plane.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you always want psychic people doing weird stuff in the prime material plane. That's like that's fun.
Yeah, it's on brand. Oh,
Fumble. Well, this went from like an entirely one-sided Baddock fight to losing a lot of material. Not important material, but hey, you know, if you lose 300 gold in the fight, that's not nothing.
yeah, this is closer to what I was actually anticipating when they first started charging towards each other. I'm like, they don't look too different. I could see them both taking a lot of losses and it being like a what do you call it, Pithric victory. You won, but you don't have enough to actually do anything with your victory.
Yeah, Pyrrhic victory
Yeah.
from Pyrrhus of Epirus. One more victory such as this and I'll be finished. I wish Imperator were better. It's like good now, but it Paradox has shelved it.
Yeah.
Uh
I tried it for a little bit, but I couldn't get into it. I just found
it
the
was just really bad on release. It like I put it 120 hours on it in like the first 3 months, and it was just not good.
well, I remember every time you got anywhere in that game, a rebellion would spawn in with just enough to be a little bit stronger than you, and it was just like so tedious to kill the same rebellion over and over and
Yeah,
over again.
yeah.
Ooh,
It
berserk.
had issues with instability, just being like a like you could manage it if you really wanted to, but it was very tedious to manage it because there were just like a lot of buttons that you had to click in order to prevent those sort of rebellions from breaking out. And so it was tedious from that perspective. It also had like a weird mana system, which was, I mean, I don't even hate the mana concept from like EU4, but the way
Mhm.
it was ported to Imperator took away a lot of player agency, and I think that was just like a really big problem for the game. But then it also just like it the underpinning mechanics that were supposed to impart flavor to the game, I think largely didn't do that. It took them until 2.0 for it to feel a little bit more like the game that it was supposed to sort of be the successor to, EU Rome,
Mhm.
which it was just so weird because like Wiz, who's now the guy doing the AI for, he did the AI for Stellaris and then is now working on the stuff for Victoria 3. He got a job at Paradox by doing mods for EU Rome. So I don't know what the heck was going on there. I don't work at Paradox. I don't know what was going on in terms of politics and stuff, but it was just so strange.
Yeah, I like Wiz. Wiz is
Yeah.
a real great personality.
Yeah, I like him too.
Oh, no, you're staying there.
I don't think Stellaris would be half as popular or even like a tenth as popular without Wiz's involvement. He just sold the game so well in the early days.
Yeah. Did you play it like on release with
Yeah.
the like the tiles on the planets and all that, like setting up buildings next to each other and stuff?
I'm not sure if I had it day one, but I'm pretty sure I had it like at the end of that month. Like I was watching people playing it and being like, okay, this is Crusader Kings in space. I want to do this. I want to try it out.
Yeah.
Because I was playing a lot of Crusader Kings at the time.
Have you been playing CK3 at all?
I tried it. I didn't really get into it.
It's I think vanilla CK3 is kind of in the same boat as vanilla CK2 where like I can't make myself play vanilla anymore cuz I
Mhm.
don't care. But after the end is like working its way through the open betas. They're at like open beta 9 for after the end and it's so good. It's so good. They're doing so much work on it now. They're doing a great job bringing in like diaspora populations and like indigenous peoples in a way that's I think both flavorful in terms of representing what the world might look like after an apocalypse,
Mhm.
while also just like being good for representation overall. Like it's I think a more interesting and lived in world.
Yeah, I hadn't actually heard anything about that.
Check it out, man. It's so good. It's an open beta, so like I do occasionally experience crash to desktops, but they've done a great job of increasing stability over like the last 6 months. I think I've only experienced one crash to desktop in like 30 hours on the most recent open beta,
Yeah. I think I
whereas
I
it used to
wanted
be like one every 30 minutes. It's just unplayable.
I think first and foremost actually try and find some time for the auto thing that we talked about because I think that would be fun just to
Yeah.
do auto battle like Age of Wonders 4 multiplayers and see
Yeah.
if we can find other people who are into that silly gimmick. We may be able to find other creators who are just
Anything.
like, yeah, this is much more straightforward to the point.
Yeah. I mean, like I don't know if you can get like potato or jumbo, but I'm sure you can find somebody with the pitch of this will be very fast inherently because we're doing auto combat,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, no, I could run that by some people. I think we're more likely to hear back from Righteous. I think he would be into it
Ooh,
because from what I remember, he didn't have
Yay.
as much experience with the Age of Wonders games. And he'd probably be into just like not having to control his units, but being part of the multiplayer, I think. Well,
Wow, I have
We're done.
one unit escape.
you did it.
Yeah.
congratulations.
Yeah, it only took forever.
Yes.
I enjoyed watching.
Yeah.
Hmm. I see. I see.
How does this person have 2 level ups? How did I neglect to give you the one? Did you get 2 in that last fight? There's no way. I mean, I guess it's possible.
So what's our time frame for today? Like how long do we want to play?
Yeah, I was thinking I just was looking at this because I wanted to not forget to level up my guy, but I'll probably just wrap up the stream basically here, if that's cool.
Okay. So next week I'm not doing any like the magic coverage. If we're doing any more at the shop, it's just gonna be Wednesday nights. Like it was just a once a year thing. So I should be regularly available at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think Endag is maybe the only one we haven't talked about this. I forget who I mentioned this to earlier, but we'll start it a little bit earlier than the time we started today.
Wow, wow, zombie. Dick move.
Yeah.
That bad, huh?
Yeah, he
Why not? I can.
he took a province through a city that I just taken over.
I- The city is mine for a couple of turns.
Well, that's how it works, huh?
Before you convert this.
Alright, I got my levels on my guys here. Well, apparently I didn't. No, just click this button. I have to make decisions.
you burn it. Okay,
Yeah,
good to know.
you did this yourself. Actually, that gives me bonus gold. That okay? I'm not mad anymore. Thanks.
All right, I'm wrapping the stream up here. It was fun